Hi, everyone. I know everyone is updating their Google banners to indicate the schedule for week A and for week B to help students because it will be difficult to keep that schedule together. I was just proposing another idea that might help them. I would copy the Google Meet link that you always have, copy the link address. And I propose putting it not only on their each week, week A, week B, and then you can reuse these posts over and over again so that the kids know which week we're working on, because that will be difficult. But also, we're going to put it on Google Calendar so that they will get alerts a few minutes before class starts until they get used to it. So let's just take a peek, and if you like it, use it. If you don't, you don't. I get it. So what I did was, just to make life easier, I just copied the link address to my Google Meet. Just copy that. Or you can go over to settings and scroll down, and you can click on right here. You can copy the link right here, okay, because we're going to need that for the classroom. All right, and then I'm going to go over here to classwork onto the Google Calendar. And I'm going to set up recurring reminders for them for the rest of the year so that they know when class is going to meet. So click on create, and we're going to click on the week A, my last name Curran, period 1 schedule. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is click on when week A started, and we're going to do repeating. So we're going to click on here, and week A started on the 11th. It started today. And we want to make sure that we have the correct date and the time. So period 1, when I look at my schedule, goes from 7:20 to, let's do 7:30. And we can adjust that to 7:20, and it goes to 8:30. Okay, so this is the beginning date. Now here, we want to make it repeat. Okay, so we're going to click down, and there's lots of options, daily, weekly, monthly, etc. But I'm going to do custom, because week A repeats every 2 weeks. Okay, so you're going to increase that to 2. So this is going to repeat every 2 weeks beginning on January 11th. All right, and so period 1, as we know, for week A goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's how it's going to be. The students will be notified 5 minutes before class. And it's going to say, well, when's the last time you want this calendar reminder to happen? So I'm going to click on end, and end maybe the last or third week of June. I think we're scheduled for the 15th, so we'll send it to Friday the 18th. So that's the last time that these alerts will come up, and I'll use that for all my calendars. Okay, so far, week A, period 1, beginning on January 11th, 7:20 to 8, it shouldn't be, 8:30. And it's repeating every 2 weeks, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at that time. And right here, I'm going to add some guests. So I'm going to add my period 1 students. I'm going to add my VHS students. That's my first period class. So I'm going to add that. I'm not going to give them any permissions to invite anyone else. So under guest permissions, I didn't put anything there. I'm not going to add a new Google Meet link because I have one already, and I'm going to paste mine in 1 second. And here, which calendar do you want it to go on? You want to click on that, and you want to find your first period or whatever you're working with. So mine is the VHS calendar. Okay, so I want this to go on VH1 calendar because by doing this, all my students will see it and they will get indications 5 minutes before. And also here, I've invited them to this calendar as well. Just like when we have Google Meets amongst the staff, we get alerted. So this will do the same for them. So add the group here as guests. Don't give them any permissions. And scroll down, put it on their calendar. Okay. Notifications, I want them to be notified 5 minutes before class begins. Okay. And I also want to add in my Google link. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 7:20 to 8:30. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to change this from 7:20 a.m. to 8:30. So that was helpful that it stays. And again, it's going to repeat. And when does it repeat? We're going to click on custom. And for period one, week B is going to be Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay. And very important here, this schedule goes every 2 weeks. So it's every other week. And the last time I want any of the students or myself to be alerted about this will be, let's just say the end of June, and click done. All right, so just to go over it. Week B, current and the period, it starts the week of the 18th, 7:20 to 8, let's fix that, to 8:30, okay? Repeats every 2 weeks, adding the guests. So when you want to add the class, you can search for it. I have a lot of classes, so it tends to be hard. So I just call mine VHS. So I'm going to add my VHS group, my classroom group, so they're all notified as participants. I'm not going to give them any permissions to share the links or anything like that. It's just among themselves. It's just for a reminder. I'm not going to use that Google add a new link because I have my own for Google Meet. Okay, and the calendar, very important that we're putting it on, is your period one calendar for that classroom or whatever you call it. So this is for my VHS students, VHS classroom. Notification, I want them to be notified 5 minutes before classes, just a little helpful reminder. And also here, I want to add in the link. So again, I'm not creating a brand new link. I just copied it from my classroom banner and Control V, I'm going to paste it in. Okay, so week B, your name, the period, the times, beginning, week B begins the 28th, every 2 weeks after that. And I've set it up here. It ends at the end of June. 5-minute notification. I put it on my students' correct Google Classroom calendar. I gave them the link again, and here they are as listed as participants, so they will be notified just like we are, and no permissions to invite anyone else or anything like that. It's just for notification purposes. I'm going to click save. Do I want to send them a reminder right now? No, I don't, but they will get it 5 minutes before class starts. Okay, so let's just see how that worked out. So now you can see here, so for week B, period one, okay, I see it here. And then again, I see it here. So it's Monday and Wednesday. All right, and now let's see if it actually repeated. So let's go to the week of the 25th. So the week of the 25th is going to be back to an A week. And you see that my period one is meeting 3 times. Okay, if I go to the following week, it'll be week B and it's meeting 2 times. All right, so I have the week A and the week B all the way out to the end of June, and students will be notified 5 minutes before class. Okay, and then one more thing just to make their lives a little bit better. Again, you could either copy that or duplicate that if you wanted to. So just create, it's up to you. I just gave them a material and I called it week B for Google Meets. And that is going to be Monday and Wednesday, and it's 7:20 to 8:30 a.m. And if you wanted to just add the link to the Google Meet, you certainly can. You don't have to. Or as we said before, link is in the banner. As always, I don't know. It's just an extra step for them. Okay, and I'm going to stick it here. And let's see, this is going to be week 9, and I can post that. Okay, and so now as I build out other weeks, week 8, this week is an A week, next week is a B week, and then again, as I said before, you can just reuse these and just drag and drop them for each of the weeks that you're planning, so that the students do know when they're meeting that week. So hopefully that helps, just reusing some posts and adding it to Google Calendar so that the students are alerted. Since the schedule is so new to them, we want to just give them every opportunity to show up to class. So it looks like a terrible little ordeal here, but remember on the left-hand side of your calendar, there might be some calendars that you want to deselect and not show. Certainly do that so that those don't interfere with your calendar, but that's up to you. So you can decide which calendars to show for yourself and which not, but I tend to show everything so that I can see all of my items for the week. So I hope that helps, and let me know.